Yes, this is Sci-Tunnel. Yeah, and I'm Isaac.
I'm Maxwell here.
Yeah, we are the co-founder. In this week's article, we had to interest uh, from what the content we had uploaded. We found to interest in bio-entrepreneurship, and I think one was biofortification, and the other one was technology in agriculture. And so the first one, biofortification, we had two topics. Yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
I think we had selective breeding and genetic engineering.
Yeah, selective breeding. So selective breeding has been used for a while, for a very long time. Yeah. For example, you see the bananas. The bananas used to have very large seedlings.
Yeah.
But I think because with time, people started now selectively breeding those ones that had more the fruit rather than seeds. And with time, you can see now you can't even tell that those black dots in banana are seeds. Yeah. And also, so that technology, I think it can be translated into even now. It can be used to the essence is to increase the nutritional content in the food, because now we know we have a food crisis.
So generally you're talking of production, to increase productivity.
Yeah. The yield, even the food content.
Yeah.
Because you see now the population is growing,
Sure,
and what
sure.
we need is more food. Yeah. So, for example, is the mangoes.
Yeah.
The mangoes, you see, some of them have the succulent part where you eat, it's small, but the seed is big, but they are sweeter. You see, they have more sugar.
You find like the seed occupy a very large space.
And you know now that is unedible.
Yeah.
So what you do is now you start selectively breeding that breed, that one and the one that now has a bigger, smaller seed, but not so nice. So with time, as you continue selectively breeding it, you get a quality mango that now can be used for juice production and other applications.
Yeah.
So that one was one. I think this is a field that people should look into.
Yeah.
It's a very big opportunity, especially now that we have a growing population and there's a very big demand for food.
I've seen like this current trend of where people there's this trend of blending the mango fruits to form juices.
Yeah.
So like such kind of mangoes, you really need to have the succulent part. You really need to occupy a huge space more than the seed. So through selective breeding, you find that the seeds continuously become smaller and smaller, and the rest of the fruit remains the most useful one.
Yeah, because now that is what you need.
Absolutely.
See, because now if the yield goes up, the production amount is nice, and even the nutritional content is much way better.
Sure.
Because now the edible part is really has occupied much more. Yeah. Then we had
genetic engineering.
Yeah. Now we come from that background of genetic engineering.
Absolutely.
The biochemistry.
Yeah.
So genetic engineering, there's people think GMO is not good. But the thing is, after it has undergone research and approval, it has been proved to be healthy.
Yeah.
And now, because with the environment, the way the climate change and things, we really need to have adaptable plants. Because if you look, there was countries where production of rice was the staple food.
Yes.
But now the problem is rice doesn't contain vitamin. Vitamin A specifically.
Sure.
So it was genetically modified to have vitamin A, the golden rice.
Yes.
Now to be able to produce vitamin A. You see now that increases the nutritional content.
Yeah. I think this rice was modified by addition of there were two genes, specific genes that were engineered into the rice, so the rice was able to now break down the
the metabolic process now was able to have at the end product like vitamin A.
Yeah, yeah.
Able to accumulate.
Which is a very important component of nutrition. Yeah.
And I think the same can be applied to these other plants.
Yeah.
Like for example, if you see in a country like Kenya, the production of the staple food is maize.
Sure.
But you know now maize accumulates starch, starch.
Yeah.
So and the body still needs a balanced nutrient.
Yes.
So it can be engineered to also produce to also accumulate other compounds like vitamins.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, you just introduce the gene that will be able to process those compounds to this specific what you need.
Yeah.
The vitamins maybe. Yeah.
Talking of that, I think we can borrow this knowledge from where it has been applied in production of gluten-free wheat.
Oh yeah. Because you see now that gluten it's not healthy.
Sure.
So most of the people, in fact, are advised not to take wheat products. But now you see, we have been having the one that now it's gluten-free. Yeah. It's nice. It's a very... But this is where I think technology is headed.
It's heading.
In as much as people may be like, oh, we don't want that genetically modified.
Yeah.
I think it's how they are used to maybe the organic one. But if research has been done and it has been proven to be healthy, in fact, it's much more beneficial than the traditional one, the organic one. Yeah. Oh, AI in agriculture, technology in
technology.
Yeah. And now that's big. Yeah, we discovered it's a big. Because you see, there was a problem of large-scale farming. Now controlling those large-scale farms.
Yeah.
And I think technology is now coming to be as a solution.
These technologies is I think this is where the AI comes in. Yeah, the artificial intelligence. Of which it's going to be a big, or let's say it's already a big space. Not only in agriculture but in other fields. But here we are measuring in agriculture as we are talking now. I think it's just taking a very large space because I've seen like there's this use of drones. I don't know if you have any other.
And even these there was these sensors. The one they now use to determine if the plants need more water, if there is the pH of the soil. So this will help to you don't apply things just without the knowledge, but you have the data to determine what exactly does your plant need, what exactly should you apply to your farm, if that one. Now I think that is going to be like what need, I don't want to say need farming, but it's going to ensure proper utilization of resources, because you see, we don't want just to go and irrigate. We just want to know the correct amount that we need to apply in order for us to balance and to ensure sustainability. Because at the end of the day, all these things need to lead to sustainability.
Sure.
And
there's this aspect of vertical farming.
Vertical farming. It has been embraced in South Korea a lot. I think it's the land pressure. The
growing population, so they have to occupy more of the land for settlement. So you find there's not enough land for farming, so they have to have alternative. Coal farming comes in.
And you see those like in the Middle East where now it's desert. So growth of plant outside, it's not the climate is not favorable. So they're embracing that, because you see you're growing plants in a controlled environment.
Artificial environment.
So, and you know now the production is much better, because you see now this what will determine the space. And you know now it's easy. Compared to now, you see like for vertical farming, let's say a piece of land an acre, compared to now the land farming, the normal one, the horizontal one. You see, you have much production in a vertical farm, because what matters is how many layers do you grow up. And even the environment is controlled, nutrition is provided. The only difference is maybe the cost of production might be a bit higher, because you need now electricity and everything. But if we have an efficient resource of energy, then that becomes the best option for farming.
And you find also it is really it does not have any negative impact to the environment.
Yeah. Because you see now, it's just you providing the nutrients. You don't now have to pollution. I don't know, fertilizer.
And it doesn't take that too much space. You can do it in a controlled room.
Yeah.
And productivity, of course.
Yeah,
that's where it makes the difference with the other normal, because you find that the productivity is so high because this is a controlled environment with the best conditions for
even
the plant.
The resistance,
Yeah,
you control pests, you
sure.
control everything.
Yeah,
It's very,
yeah.
And you know now, land, the problem with land, you cannot multiply land.
Yes.
Land is limited.
Yeah.
So with that one, what matters is you just have to build a bigger warehouse. You just have to increase the number of vertical lines, the layers that you have in that plant, that vertical farm.
Yeah. So, like for example, South Korea, this technology that they're using in vertical farming, you find that the productivity is very high, and they're producing in a controlled environment. You find the quality of those produce that they're producing, the quality is just superb. And you find that the food is, the products are so, the nutritional content, it's so high. So you come and find out that the market demand is so high, and this gives the South Korean agricultural sector a very good platform for business, because they have the acceptability of the market, a high demand. So this gives them a very good entrepreneurial structure for them to offer their products to the consumers, to the local citizens of South Korea, and even export, because this is a technology, a unique technology. It's rising, it's coming, it's not that spread all over the world. And it has become so compatible with them, and for them it's going to give them a competitive advantage in the agricultural sector.
Yeah, in fact, I was looking at something, and I saw they're exporting that technology to Middle East. Yeah, because you see Middle East, the dry area. They're exporting that technology to Middle East. And you know now, with time, land is getting expensive.
So
that's why I think that is something to really look at. And it's only, how much is productive land? It's very, very much less. But that one, anywhere, that can be done. I think that is what you had for this week. That one is some things people can consider, something to really look at, especially our young generation. This Gen Z and this Generation Alpha that is coming. That is a very good opportunity, because with time land is getting more expensive. So, and you just need a small space. You really don't even need a very complicated structure. You just need a small space.
You see, like with this technology, there are a lot of opportunities here. So it's up to us to identify the opportunities, but they are so abundant.
I think there's also a problem of maybe the capital. But the moment nowadays is you just have a good idea.
Sure.
People will fund your idea. Because people have money, but they don't have good ideas.
They say the idea sells out itself.
This Science-Tunnel, what we do mainly is speak about science things, the application, the new technology especially. Like for this week, we were speaking about sustainable agriculture, and those are the ideas that we found that young people can embrace and apply, start ventures, because, you see, the ideas,
And by the way, guys, we are available in X. We are also available in Reddit, where we post our content regularly every week. And our content, we also link them with our LinkedIn. So that is where you find a detailed information about what you are discussing about. And then be free to share your thoughts and any suggestion, any concern. We got you guys. Thank you.
Also, we will be having a YouTube channel soon.
Our YouTube channel is coming very, very soon. Keep waiting.